A cheerful, optimistic intro music begins. Hey, incredible humans! Welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt trapped by your own thoughts? Like a broken record playing the same negative tune over and over? Well, today, we're smashing that record and hitting the reset button. Because guess what? Your thoughts aren't just whispers in your mind. They actually shape your entire reality. Negative thinking can feel like a heavy chain, but I'm here to tell you that you absolutely have the power to break free. We're diving deep into 5 incredibly powerful mental reframes that will help you stop that spiral of negativity dead in its tracks and ignite a more positive, empowering mindset. Get ready to transform your inner dialogue and, by extension, your life. Music softens, becomes more calm and introspective. Let's jump straight into our first reframe, a big one many of us wrestle with. How often do you find yourself thinking, "Ooh, I'm just not good enough"? It's a heavy thought, isn't it? It can paralyze us, stop us from even trying, but what if we could flip that script? Instead of letting "I'm not good enough" define you, I want you to consciously, actively replace it with this empowering statement, "I'm still learning." Think about it. Learning is an ongoing process, a beautiful journey. It implies progress, potential, and growth. When you tell yourself you're still learning, you instantly shift from a place of perceived inadequacy to one of exciting development. You're giving yourself permission to be imperfect, to stumble, to ask questions, and to grow. Imagine a child learning to walk. They fall, they get up, they fall again. But they never not good enough at walking. They read just asterisk, still learning asterisk. That's the mindset we need to embrace. Growth isn't a destination. It's a continuous, evolving process. And you, my friend, are right in the middle of your amazing journey. So next time that thought creeps in, remind yourself, I am a perpetual learner, and that's exactly where I need to be right now. Alright? Moving on to reframe number 2. And this one is a game changer for anyone who's ever felt defeated after a setback. How many times have you thrown your hands up and exclaimed, "I always fail"? It's easy to feel that way when things don't go according to plan, right? We focus on the outcome we didn't want and label ourselves a failure. But what if we saw those moments differently? What if every single failure was actually a classroom, an opportunity disguised in a challenge? I want you to replace "I always fail" with "I'm gaining experience." This simple shift is incredibly powerful. When you view setbacks as experience, you transform them from crushing defeats into valuable lessons. Every mistake, every misstep, every unexpected detour is actually equipping you with new knowledge, new skills, and a deeper understanding of what works and what doesn't. Think of it like a scientist in a lab. Experiments don't always yield the desired results on the first try, but each experiment, regardless of its immediate outcome, provides data, insights, and ultimately brings them closer to a breakthrough. You're not failing. You're accumulating wisdom, you're refining your approach, and you're building a rich tapestry of life experience that will ultimately lead you to success. So embrace those moments, because they're making you stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Now for reframe number 3, and this one tackles that sneaky villain called fear. We've all been there, standing on the edge of something new, something exciting, but that little voice in our head starts asking, what if I mess up? It's a powerful question because it immediately focuses on potential negative outcomes, and often, it stops us from even trying. But what if we could use the very same power of questioning to our advantage? This reframe is about flipping that fear-based question on its head. Instead of, what if I mess up? I want you to start asking yourself, what if I succeed? Seriously, try it. The energy shifts instantly, doesn't it? When you ask, what if I succeed? Your mind automatically starts to explore positive possibilities. You begin to visualize positive outcomes, to imagine the joy, the achievement, the growth that could come from taking that leap. It doesn't erase the possibility of difficulty, but it balances the scales. It empowers you to see the reward, not just the risk. This isn't about ignoring challenges. It's about giving equal, if not more, weight to the incredible potential that lies on the other side of your courage. So the next time you feel that hesitation, that worry about making a mistake, pause, take a deep breath, and boldly ask yourself, what if I totally nail this? What if this is exactly what I need to do? You might be amazed at the doors that open when you change your internal question. Music becomes slightly more uplifting. Alright, reframe number 4 is for all of us who get caught in the comparison trap. It's so easy to look at someone else's highlight reel, their achievements, their seemingly perfect life, and think, wow, they're just so much better than me. Social media, especially, can amplify this feeling, making us believe everyone else has it all figured out. But comparing yourself to others is like comparing apples to oranges, or even apples to totally different fruit. It's a surefire way to diminish your own unique value and joy. So, when that thought arises, they read better than me, I want you to consciously replace it with this liberating truth. I am on my own path. This isn't just a nice sentiment. It's a fundamental reality. Your journey, your experiences, your strengths, your challenges, your timing, everything about your life is uniquely yours. No one else has your specific combination of talents and history. When you acknowledge that you are on your own path, you free yourself from the pressure to conform, to compete, or to feel inadequate. You understand that your growth timeline isn't the same as anyone else's, and that's perfectly okay. In fact, it's beautiful. Embrace your individuality, celebrate your progress at your own pace, and walk forward with confidence knowing that your unique journey is precisely where you are meant to be. There is no need for comparison when you truly value the magnificent path you are carving for yourself. And finally, our fifth and perhaps most potent reframe. This one tackles the feeling of being overwhelmed, of hitting a wall and just wanting to give up. How many times have you faced a challenge and just heard yourself say, I can't do this? It's a thought that drains your energy and makes mountains out of molehills, isn't it? It feels like an insurmountable barrier. But what if we could replace that feeling of surrender with one of resourcefulness and determination? I want you to substitute I can't do this with the incredibly powerful phrase, I'll figure it out. This isn't about knowing all the answers immediately. It's about cultivating a belief in your own ability to adapt, to learn, to seek solutions. It's a statement of confidence that says, even if I don't know how right now, I trust myself to find a way. Think about it. When you tell yourself you'll figure it out, your brain shifts from a closed-off, defeated state to an open problem-solving mode. It starts searching for options, resources, and creative solutions. Confidence isn't born from having all the answers. It's born from the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. It's that inner resilience, that grit that says, I've got this, or I'll learn to get this. So the next time a challenge feels too big, remind yourself of your incredible capacity to learn, adapt, and innovate. You are stronger and more capable than you know, and you absolutely will figure it out. Music swells slightly, becomes more positive and inspiring. There you have it. 5 incredibly powerful mental reframes to help you stop the spiral of negative thinking and cultivate a more positive, resilient mindset. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. It's not about never having a negative thought again. That's unrealistic. It's about consciously training your mind to respond differently, to choose empowering thoughts over limiting ones. By consistently practicing these reframes, you're not just changing your thoughts, you're actively changing your life. You're building a stronger, more supportive inner world that will propel you towards your goals and dreams. I truly hope these reframes empower you as much as they've helped me. If you found this video helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this today, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on our weekly mindset upgrades. Your journey to a more positive life starts now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Music fades out with a positive lingering note.